Welcome.
Welcome. Cool. Who's introing?
You're the host.
Now, I'm just here for the fun.
So I guess welcome everybody to the inaugural Frack Paddy Wack conversation / video / everything / discussion, boredom, isolation, chat.
Yep.
Everything's
That works.
canceled. We have nothing better to do. Do you want to watch?
Do you want to watch? You know, people pay extra for that. What is it? OnlyFans?
OnlyFans, yeah.
Visit my Patreon.
I'm so disappointed in the number of my friends. Like before, I used to see OnlyFans everywhere, and now all my friends are out of work, and I don't see additional OnlyFans accounts popping up. I feel like I need better friends. Like, come
They're
on,
right here.
Yeah.
Hi,
OnlyFans
we're here.
account?
Look, we're social distancing so well.
Hey, you.
You two, not so much.
Get back out there.
She learned where the unmute button was.
Yeah, she did. Hey, Frack Paddy Wack. You muted.
Okay, so
All right. So yeah, go ahead, Carlos.
all right, so I'm gonna be the person who's gonna be half the time just yelling like, "Focus, focus, focus, Daniel-san, focus, wax on, wax off, and focus."
Stay on target.
Exactly. So essentially, with all that, we really do want to actually pick a topic, kind of talk about it with everybody. Right now, we're gonna talk about the obvious, the Rona, and Coronaville, and all that
Welcome to
stuff.
Coronaville.
Yeah. So, and please, like I said, jump in the chat. We'll be looking at that as well. Somebody's going to keep an eye out on Facebook chat as well, because I don't have
gotcha.
that pulled up. Okay, so we got Frick. We're looking at that. So, in video at least, I have this way to me. I don't know what it looks like to you guys, but so we have Frick. Say hello, Frick.
Hey, my name is Erica Warren.
I thought we weren't doing last names.
Oh, my bad.
All right, so first show, way to go, canceled. Yeah, so I'm Frack, Carlos. You can see the name right here, and then we have Patty.
Hi. I'm Brooke.
She's not really Patty.
Yeah, she's not really Patty. It's actually, but it's like, what's her real name? And then we got Wack.
What's up? I'm TJ.
All right, something. But anywho, so yeah, we're gonna talk about a couple of topics. Please jump in. If you have a video, great. We'd love to see your face because we're all social distancing and we're all, I'm actually glad if you don't do video, because here's the only thing: if it's your bandwidth that's going down, it's fine. You don't have to do video. Jump in the chat, please. We're looking at it.
Please be dressed.
Yes.
Fun hating. Straight up fun hating.
Depends, but again, we're going live on Facebook and we're not trying to get kicked out on the first night. But also, the only reason why I like the fact that we're not doing video, because I know a lot of people like to do the whole see us chug, send the chug. So
You're muted. You're not talking. Carlos, we can't hear you.
what?
Now we can hear you.
Why am I being muted?
And Kegel, you're hilarious.
Oh. So yeah. Actually, where the heck is the chat? I don't see it.
You gotta hit the chat button.
Yeah,
Rookies.
I'm there. I'm
Alright.
there.
We're gonna get on our
Yep.
topics here.
Stay on topic.
Come on, Carlos.
All right, stay on
Stay
topic.
on
Okay.
target. Stay
Okay,
on
I'm staying on
target.
target. Okay, I'm staying on target. So Coronaville, it's taking over everywhere. So sorry, Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville, you're out. It's now Coronaville. It's affecting everything. A couple of things we try to at least talk about in the beginning, and we're going to talk about some of the obvious, is sporting events. I'm not a big sports person myself. Now, TJ is, and he's now below me on the video. So not below me as like, get out of there, God. No. Hand check. Oh yes. So right now, TJ, I feel like the news are like our sports correspondents. What's
Yeah.
happening?
No, so yeah, definitely not. We were talking about it yesterday, and it's just one of those facts that sporting events are being canceled. I'm a huge DCI fan, which is Drum and Bugle Corps. I know I'm a big band nerd, but DCI just announced that they're canceling today. All corps were unanimously voted to cancel the entire season, not push it back, not anything like that. They're falling in suit with with some of these other sports that are literally canceling the entire seasons. And as a DCI guy, I aged out of the Blue Devils in 03. You can only perform up to age 21. So all of these 21-year-olds that it's their last shot, it was their last chance to win a ring, it was their last chance to be with their family of drum and bugle corps people.
No
They
joke
are
for
not
you.
they're not allowed to they're done. The season is done and over with. And this canceled, it happened for a lot of school events too, obviously, but in sporting realms, it's just crazy to see how much is going on and how much is being canceled, like baseball arenas, basketball arenas, hockey
baseball
arenas.
canceled? For the
Baseball
season?
got pushed back. Baseball
Yeah.
got pushed back,
They
but
can still earn the spring season, right?
arenas are empty. That's insane to me. Concerts are being canceled. Again, insane. Like it's all these big events where people are allowed
And
to
there's whole
go
industries
and
that are
be
out
around.
of work.
And
So my son just told me today, because his cousin plays professional basketball, they're actually pushing the season back to June, but even then they're not allowing what are you, a spectator to actually come into the arena. They want them to play, which he's like, really? You still want me to touch like 10 other people? Like, that's not cool. So
yeah, and we hit on this yesterday with wrestling. Is big or wrestling and UFC.
Yeah.
They are doing events that are just being televised. So the fighters
creepy.
and the wrestlers and stuff are coming out and acting like they're in front of crowds of millions, and they're not. They're
So-
in front of the 10 or 20 people. Yeah, on TV they're in front of the millions, but
So it's basically like practice. There's a referee and two wrestlers.
Feed off that energy
yeah, you got
from the crowd.
yeah.
So Kristen just had a great question or a statement, I guess. It says, I wonder how this will influence sports recruitment, which is a very valid question. Like, what about all these
Yeah.
kids that want to go to college and NBA and all that? Wow.
Yeah, all
So-
the seniors, especially when you get into like baseball area with baseball season getting ready to come up now that football season's going to be over, or maybe they were even in the middle of it, that would have been scouted for high school. Now they've got to go to these alternative means. So yeah, like it's crazy the way that's all changing to me.
Yeah.
So,
She
yeah.
even said those kids need those scholarships, and that's the truth. I know there's a lot of kids that at Bartow that probably can't go to school unless they have a scholarship. So yeah, absolutely.
So
Thoughts on this from the group. Do you think they should be pushing sports back, or canceling seasons all over?
I say push it back because we still need the recognition.
That's where I was at.
yeah, especially if you're trying to develop an individual. Like I said, even though I'm not that heavily involved in sports anymore, I used to play golf. I used to play soccer, and I do even martial arts. And actually, in regards to that, I have my martial arts people. They're doing like even the workout sessions through something like this Zoom, where people are just jumping in and following along, and they can see each other and still train in that session. A lot of people are doing that 10 push-up challenge, the 50 push-up challenge, even the 100 push-up challenge, where they're like tag somebody, and they're trying to motivate people to stay together.
Right.
But actually, there's somebody that I'm looking here not only through my laptop and my phone, but actually I have a friend of mine, Coach Renee. And basically, she actually talks about that. She specifically looks at recruitment, helping students as they're up and coming. Looking at every division and almost every single type of sport, at least in the U.S. And she was talking about that exactly. How is that going to now affect the recruitment aspect of high school students to colleges, or colleges now to the major leagues? And they're finding ways around it, but some things you can't do. You can't see a person run a whatever sprint 100 meters. I don't know what distance, yardage, whatever people do. But how do you do that now without being there in place and seeing them, and mess up or not mess up? So it becomes really difficult. I think pushing back is the right idea, the right sentiment.
Yeah, that's why I was so surprised to see
But it's-
DCI cancel, because
It's
I'm like,
hard to do that for schools because the
You
school
get into
user.
Whoa,
baseball
whoa.
area with baseball season.
I
Oh.
mean,
It becomes really difficult.
Whoa, Carlos.
Sorry.
Tectard.
yeah, Facebook's behind by about 90 seconds.
Yeah, I noticed. I'm like,
But yeah, that was one of the things, like looking at DCI, like I felt
well,
that
even if
I felt they should have pushed back 30 days.
Well, I was saying, like, if you push back the sports, the kids' sports in schools, like they're going to be they're continuing their education online. It's all online learning. And the sports are just stopped or paused, but they can't start a new season when they start a new year of school. Like, they can't go back to the old season. They're going to be starting new sports. So
and like you said, sorry, go ahead.
I was just wondering, how is that going to work? Like, you have kids that play multiple sports, and how are you going to have baseball season and football season going on at the same time in high school? And
Well, and like DJ mentioned just now, I mean, you got the kids who are like in the drum line, you know, or even leaving high school last year. That was their last year to try for something. Now, what do you do?
Yeah.
Right. I mean, like the juniors can, even if they pushed it back and they replayed all the games that they're missing now in their senior year, what happens to the seniors who didn't get their last shot to play?
I wonder if they're going to have to do like a walk-on, like you have a conditional scholarship, like, but you have to try out, which is going to suck because how am I going to get to Yale to go try out, you know, the boot camp or whatever the heck it is and compete with 30 other people? Like, holy crap.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Crazy.
okay. I figured out a way how to look at the Facebook
Interesting.
and then actually have it on mute and just look at the notes or what people are talking about. So hey,
Yeah, I've got
I'm better
things.
at this.
I've got things merged as well. So yay.
Finger guns and backs. If we can't shake hands, we're like, ah.
Anyway, so since we all voted that they should just push sports back, I think that everybody should just go ahead and open everything back. And and in 30 days, we're going to revisit this. That was one of my biggest things is I didn't understand why they're talking about, okay, we want everybody to stay at home for 15 days, but we're going to go ahead and shut down sporting events and all of this for the rest of the year or 6 months or anything like that. Why not just put all of that on a 30-day hold to at least leave a glimmer of hope in everybody's eyes? And I'm sure it had a lot to do with politics and whatnot, but still at the same time, I feel like it should have just been pushed back 30 days and do it on a case-by-case basis. You can see how this thing all plays out, because there seems to be a lot of optimism now that yes, we became number one in the numbers of how many cases are out there, but a lot of the cases are these minor symptoms that are non-life threatening and things like that.
And they aren't even testing people that aren't showing symptoms.
Right.
Like, not everyone's getting tested, so you really have no idea how many cases there are.
Had anybody in this crew, I know Brooke did, but did anybody in this crew get super sick in the last
Few months.
3 to 5 months? Because
Like starting in fall of last year.
But none that ever had a fever for myself. I always get asthmatic, you know, colds and sinuses and things
Yeah.
like that. But I don't get fevers. So yes, I got sick, but I really think it was due to allergies.
Yeah,
Carlo?
well, I just forgot that you were asthmatic to begin with, but hey, I just remembered today. But
Like,
no,
did you
I said I
inhale it?
usually have allergies anyways. I mean, I get hit by that, you know, even right now with springtime, I walk out, I'm already sneezing, I'm going, great, I've either got coronavirus or just pollen.
yeah,
So
I
with that,
thankfully don't deal with that. However, this one got really sick.
Yeah.
November or December.
Mhm.
It was real bad, and she was really, really sick. And we were just like,
And I
what?
hardly, like, sometimes I'll get like the allergies, so I'll get a sore throat or sneezing, itchy eyes, whatever. But I was feeling like I was on my deathbed last year. So it was probably around November.
Yeah, so chances are, that she had it, she got through it and whatnot. It's tougher and I get the Italy numbers are up. Italy has the
Oldest
like
population.
80% of their population. It was 60 to 80%. It was something really high. Their population is lots and lots of old people. And they had said that while Italy has
Right.
supposedly had one of the number one healthcare systems, they don't have number one. I was talking with a friend who has family over there, and she said that the government doesn't care about their people at all. And when this started going on, the government was like, whatever, no big deal, just go live your life. And then they're like, no,
And then it started spreading to the U.S. and they noticed that the U.S. was getting a lot of press and stuff on it. So then they started implementing the shelter in place, don't leave your house.
yeah. So actually, to help all people, Christina was just mentioning on the chat as well. It's an
Stin.
upper respiratory infection, and essentially, I spent the last actual about hour or so just double checking the timeline, when it started, how it got reported, all the way to what it is and how it's affecting. And essentially, yes. Just to break it down for everybody and keep it simple as possible, COVID-19 basically is another form of SARS. Just keeping it
Right.
in the same family, because it's all just respiratory. That's why they say keep it away, because people can sneeze at somebody, it gets on them, the whole social distancing thing.
It makes me
Well-
wonder, like, both of these illnesses came from Asia, China.
Yeah, and they're saying this specifically did.
From animals, and then it transfers to humans. That's why we have no immunity to it. But
Right.
it makes me wonder if if the Chinese and the Asians are gonna start cleaning up the markets where they sell their fish and their
Stop eating dogs.
Jesus Christ.
Just say it.
Try not to go
Here's a
there.
simple process. Don't eat your furry friend.
So essentially, let me get back to explaining on. Is that a PSA for the SPCA? I don't know. So don't worry, James. Erica never looks happy. So, anyways, hey, PG-13 lady.
I didn't say anything. I did not say anything.
But you're on video.
Yeah. So
I could be on video. You know, blind people can't see it. Just saying.
Yes. Anyways,
Shut up, TJ.
So the markets, it started in the markets. It mutated from that one strain, etc. But just to get to the bottom line, it is basically yes, it is.
I mean,
Of course, the Asian American is going to say that. But anyways, the market where it started is in the Wuhan area, which actually they make great symbols too. TJ would know. But anywho, essentially it messes up with a lining, that mucus lining of your lungs, and if that basically it shorts out a lot of the alcohol. For me, it shorts out a lot of the air. I'll have another. It shorts a lot of oxygen from the body. Oh god.
Would you spill your beer, you idiot?
Almost. So anyways, it cuts off a lot of the oxygen to the rest of your body. So that's what happens. It starts killing a lot of the organs. So essentially, that's the problem with it. Sure.
Brooke, why aren't you drinking first and foremost?
Oh, she is. She takes her.
Oh, Vanna White.
Yes, please send some moonshine, Jerry.
Yeah,
Please.
So long story short, it messes with the lungs. It gets no oxygen to the rest of the body, which is what SARS did back in 2002. It was the same issue. So people with asthma, people with all that. Are you doing Backstreet Boys? Bye. Is that it?
No, listen. It depends on which chat you're watching. Because if you're watching the Facebook chat, that's 90 seconds behind. So what you're thinking I'm doing was done 90 seconds ago. You need to watch the Zoom chat, man.
All right. Okay, fine. Then I'm turning off Facebook.
Everybody's watching on Facebook.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Because it's Facebook.
All right. Anywho, the moral of the story is.
Yeah, go ahead. Short story long. Long story short.
Yeah, exactly. Long story long is it got reported on December 30th of last year.
I'm about to.
Stay on target. Stay
She's
on
waiting
target.
for you to pass the torch so she can talk.
Okay.
But how long does it take for the markets to clean up over there? But like these two major illnesses, like that have come from there. How long till they clean that up?
I guess from 2002, 2003, they say they cleaned it up. But again, this is just a new strain.
They did not.
Well, hold. I mean, you got to give some leniency in there because
videos from there. Have you seen the markets?
Yes, I have. But at the same time,
how many videos are how many years old versus what's
that was live.
Well, no, even beyond that, it's the fact that it's still a novel virus. It's like a new. It's basically the same thing as SARS, but it's a new strain. So it doesn't matter how hard we fight it.
Coronaviruses.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, coronavirus is just basically another strain of that. Yeah, from the animals. It can be carried by bats, by pigs, by I think they're called civets, which are a form of like indigenous cat species out in Southeast Asia. So with all that, it's hard because it's just a strain. It's just another different form. Okay, they said they cleaned. They said they cleaned. Yeah.
How it's affecting everyone's life at home. Being in the house where you can't leave, or I mean, technically we can leave, but there's no place to go and hang out anymore, and it's really frowned upon to hang out in groups. So
hence we're doing this.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
and we're not over here at my house.
How is that affecting everyone? Are you going crazy? Do you like it?
Erica's good. This is like her time to shine. Huh, Erica?
Yes, I love it. I don't want to leave the house. I don't want to put pants on. I don't want to get in my truck. I don't want to see you. Like, stop talking to me.
Stop lying. You know you want to get in your truck.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not just a truck. It's her Jeep.
Yeah.
My Jeep.
For all the Jeep people out there.
Yeah. Erica's got a big
gladiator.
Gladiator.
Yeah. I do.
Weird orange, burnt orange color.
I mean, damn, people, we could have some stalkers on here. Like, hello.
Erica
Anyways,
doesn't,
Right?
Erica doesn't know what color it is, buddy.
It is.
I forgot that too, always. Oh my god, I'm a horrible friend.
It's all right. I personally, I know I told you guys yesterday, but with mom and dad both being over 65 and having heart disease and having diabetes and having everything, like I am deathly afraid to walk out that door, because what if I'm a carrier, but I'm not going to get it and I give it to them? I do not
Right.
need my parents dying in my arms, because that's realistically what's going to happen. So this to me is like heaven. I want to remote into your computers. I could do 12 machines at the same time. Like this is my world. Like I like this.
How many was that again?
12, because I got 6 monitors.
Hey.
Mm.
For those that don't know, Erica owns Your Electronic Specialist.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we should talk about that perhaps.
See the stuff in the back. That is all Erica. So if your computers are broke, you call Erica. Yes, you broke it. She'll fix it. So yeah, this is Erica's wheelhouse, because Erica is the introvert of, well, and Brooke is a little less of an introvert, because she's married to me. And then add wine and we're good. But yeah, Erica is super introvert, so this is her wheelhouse of getting to stay home and not have to people, as she calls it.
It's almost her fantasy.
Right.
Well,
You know,
we're not talking about Erica's fantasies today.
yeah. I didn't mean that kind of fantasy.
Keep
Tune
it
in next
clean.
Tune in next week for a new
Now,
topic.
now I got TLC Red Light Special stuck in my head for some reason.
Yeah.
How is
Gee.
it affecting you, Carlos? How's this world?
Well, this world weighs upon me heavily, but no, in general, for me and my business, working in the financial industry at least, it is actually considered essential. But I don't have to meet everybody face to face. Some people I have, and we still maintain distance, clean everything, because same situation as you, Erica. My parents are older, and if I come visit them or be with them, I want to make sure that I take a full shower, clean everything up, because it's not about me. The age range between 25 and about 55, we can really fight it off if we catch it in time. Everybody else doesn't really have that much because less immune system. So yeah, it's more fear of me passing it on to somebody else. So I try to avoid contact if I can. If not, I don't mind meeting, keeping everything clean, but I still do business like this. I've had 4 meetings today. One was an interview that I held for somebody, and 3 were clients that I did everything through Zoom. So my business is not stopping, luckily for me. But I know a lot of people are not like that. We're talking restaurants. I think TJ was talking about Emily Arena. It's empty. Any arena right now is empty. So I have friends who work they do the setups for the shows and things. Those guys, they're all out. So they can't be around people. So fortunately for me, I can work like this. Erica, your job is pretty much this the whole time. Yeah, and
Erica's just beating people into submission. Like,
She's
just
I've been
let.
telling you
This
for
is what I've been
years.
telling you. This is what I've been
I
telling you.
can
Just
work on your computer
for the
from
love
my
of God,
home.
just let me do this.
Stop talking to me. I'm muting you.
Stop moving my mouse. Can you knock it off? It's my mouse now. I took control. Stop it. Yeah, for Brooke and I, literally, everybody is at home. So yeah, literally nothing has changed on that end, because everybody is at home now. So now everybody goes, oh my God, I totally disregarded my digital presence before. Now I should be advertising on Facebook. Yeah,
You're not
I
getting
told
any
you should
foot
have been.
traffic to your business.
So we're doing e-commerce. I'm trying to push a lot of e-commerce to people and help people understand that if you sell a product, you need to be selling it online if it is something that you can sell online. But yeah, a lot of people now are like, oh, hey, I got all that stuff ready for my website. Like, great, thanks. And then they send it to me. And then the next day they're like, is my website done? The next day, no, that's not how it works. Like,
Triage.
but it means that we're hustling. This hasn't affected our business at all, in any sort of manner. We've had one client that said, hey, I need to pause my ad run because I rent office space and nobody needs office space right now. So, and she goes, this is my 3rd or 4th recession I've ever been through. I will go ahead and pick back up the minute it's over. And we'll get back to business because what you guys do for me is awesome. So we're like, hey, cool, great. No big deal. And so our life is not, business wise, has not shifted at all, other than to get more of an influx of people that are finally figuring out that going digital is massive. You need to have a website, you need to have marketing running, and you can't rely on foot traffic to your business anymore. So
I love what Crystal said, that 15 of her coworkers that actually work at corporate have been going to the physical stores to help stock. Like I love Publix's family mentality that where can I help? Like I wish that they would just say, hey, Erica, come help and stock a shelf. You know, I'm not asking you to pay me. I want to help. Not me personally, but you know what I mean.
Well, you're tall enough, so you can definitely help stock the top shelf.
Winner's Circle went and got a stocking job. So
just
she's doing
to
that
pick
now.
up, because there are places, while there's so many people. Here's one of the things that really grinds my gears. Okay, so my Peter Griffin. So here's the thing, like so many people are out of work, and then I see a lot of people going, you know what, I'm not going to apply for unemployment because it's so little.
Yeah.
Isn't a little better than nothing?
Heck yeah.
And then you tell them like, oh, hey, Walmart's hiring, Amazon is hiring. I think UPS is still hiring because they got to still deliver a ton of packages and things like that. Like there's all these places, Publix is hiring. There's so many places that are hiring right now. And people are still like, well, I don't make as much there as I do serving tables.
But you're
Well,
not working now, so
But you're not working. Isn't any amount better than zero?
Oh, I
And
think
here
I-
you are complaining that you don't have the money to pay your bills and that you don't know how you're going to get through it, blah, blah, blah. But you are not willing to go get a job that might be out of your comfort zone to bring in money. That I don't understand that. It doesn't make any sense to me. Exactly, Jason. Something is better than nothing.
absolutely. Especially if it's going to put supper on the table tonight. Like, or it's going to be TJ, hey, do you have some steak so I can feed my kids tonight? You know, gosh.
Sunday.
Say that again, Brooke.
Just put it
Oh,
at the
they're
door.
talking about with a stimulus deal that there could be a higher limit to the unemployment if you lost like a career instead of a minimum wage job.
And that becomes a problem for a lot of people. For some people, they're used to have that career life, and they think it's beneath them to work as a stalker at Publix or Amazon or
Right.
something like that.
Whatever.
And it sucks. Don't get me wrong. If you're used to being a professional making $95,000 a year for some reason, and all of a sudden having to jump to that, I get it. But actually, I remember saying, what was it? Not yesterday, Wednesday, but last Wednesday, when I met with an individual, we're 6 feet apart. Basically, they were talking about their offices and here in Geico locally, and they were literally telling people get out, and start working remotely. And they had problems in like the first 24, 48 hours. Again, to what I've heard.
It makes
But
me
I mean,
wonder if like they knew there was someone that had coronavirus that worked for them.
yeah, it's essentially possibly. I don't know the full details, and I don't want to
Guy
say
that
something.
took 3 days
They're like,
off a
well,
week for the last month.
They're like, get out, hurry, leave, evacuate.
Well, that's what we thought too, because my client's wife was sitting there going like, they're telling everybody to leave. And
Yeah,
I'm
because
going,
Bob's over there hacking up a lung.
yeah, exactly. So essentially, but the biggest thing, and I think to all these problems, is something that we talked about briefly the other day, is the fact that a lot of companies do not have a contingency plan for something like this.
Right.
And that's a problem at both the state, federal level, so government, and at the personal business level too, because we can't be relying on receiving a stimulus package, because this is
Right.
going to hurt
I don't understand that.
in the long haul.
Like,
But it's-
savings. Why do so many adults not have any savings?
Y'all got
Yeah.
money to go to $100 concerts.
Yeah,
But
you're going to concerts and you're eating out and you're buying all kinds of things that you don't need, yet you have no savings.
But them Air Jordans fresh, yo.
yeah, I got that brand new iPhone. It takes amazing photos. Well, you're not a photographer. Nobody cares.
It's
Well,
got
depends.
3 cameras, yo.
Oh,
Like,
But I'm an Insta model.
Until you're no longer one.
Then you start an OnlyFans.
Oh my gosh.
Anybody watch any videos on Stay Home Hub?
I don't even know what that is.
Next topic. So
Oh.
Yeah.
Stay on target.
All
Stay on
right.
target. Stay on.
So I've seen an article that talks about Amazon and Amazon warehouses in multiple locations, employees catching coronavirus. I don't know if you guys have seen that.
I saw that, yeah.
Um,
I did not.
so yeah,
Yeah, I didn't.
Action is down.
I didn't hear that, but then they're hiring, so
Open taxis outside.
How long does coronavirus stay on cardboard? Anybody?
24 hours.
Well, that's cardboard, but what if it's metal, plastic, or whatever?
And whatever is in the box,
Metal's
the
longer.
employee also
Yes.
has to touch. So wipe down whatever is in the box.
well, it's from looking at here, from what I'm seeing as far as all the news incentives and whatnots. It's talking about being on the surfaces anywhere. It could be from as little as 24 hours, all the way up to possibly a day or two. So by itself, it can't naturally go away. But even beyond that, there's nothing to confirm it. They're just
Right.
they're taking a stab at it. So yeah, I mean, it could be 24 to 72 hours, really.
Anybody in the chat know somebody that actually has this, or are we just getting a big April Fool's joke? Because I mean, April's almost here, and I'm waiting for Trump to go on TV and go,
Psych!
just
So-
kidding.
So yes, I actually know two people. One that's actually out of the hospital already, and another one that's in Michigan, and she's probably not going to recover because she's 92. So let's be honest about that.
Yeah.
It
Well,
doesn't-
that's a factor that's going to affect her for sure. I mean, if people want, I can send them the link to the full the joint mission report from the WHO, not the band, but the World Health Organization with China and the U.S. and
Go into
about getting the information if they want that, just so they can research. Because no, the big thing that I've been, if you want to call it preaching about all of this, is the fact that people are posting. I get it, memes. That's funny, no worries. But at the yeah, exactly. Yeah, we
That's
have
why
to
we're
have
here
that.
doing this.
Exactly. Yeah, because if not, then this turns into a hobby.
I thought it was.
None of your business.
Oh.
But anyways, no. At the end of the day, though, people are still going to post a bunch of things that are incorrect, and sometimes it's just
Here's everyone.
it's not maliciously. It's just the fact that we may just not know, and we think we heard something or saw something, and we think that's the truth now, and that could be really misspreading a lot of information that can do damage from all the work that people are trying to do.
Right.
So that's the only thing that I ever preach is saying.
Everything you read.
Well,
Yeah,
then it's
okay, let's-
mutating.
That's all I ask.
Listen, we need to talk about friends on my friends list.
Sharing.
Y'all need to knock it off. You hear me? Knock it off. They're sharing stupid information. Like, it's terrible. Like, this came from xyz.com// blah, blah, this, that, and the other thing,
Dog
.gov. Like,
poop.
that's not a real article. Knock it off.
I
Just
love all the articles being shared. People
Yes.
are freaking out like they're real. I'm like, people, The Onion, it's a satire.
There are
site.
satire websites out there.
I don't
by the
know.
way.
Sometimes the Onion's made some great posts. I'm going like, that seems a little real.
It's like awesome posts, but
Oh yeah.
people are sharing it and they are getting upset about the article. It's not true.
People are reading headlines and clicking share, and it's like,
Yes.
you need to slow down just a little bit.
Oh,
because
my
it's-
favorite one is that the one from Ireland that are like, yeah, go ahead and fill this form out, and they're going to give you $1,000 stimulus check. Like, did you read that says Ireland? I'm just checking.
how this works. It just sucks because it's one of those like people just sharing so much misinformation, and Facebook has caused this to blow up bigger than anything. I feel like I don't know. There's it's just too much.
Facebook is a virus.
Facebook is a virus. Everybody needs to realize that.
Can we actually use malware? Because when they click on it, it spreads more bullshit. I mean, crap.
Facebook is malware.
Not malware.
It's
It
not
infiltrates
malware.
your system.
I had to help Brooke spell that one the other day. It's
Oh,
like,
Brooke, I
mails are
love you.
good. Knock it off.
Oh my goodness.
So outside of all this though, I hate to just make this the only focus of the conversation, but it's the kind of the obvious information that's happening right now. It's good to laugh about the situation we're in. Definitely not about the people that are being harmed by it. You know, we're realists here. We understand. We have families. We have friends. We all do.
Keelan.
But seriously though, we have to make something, something laughable in the meantime, because we're all going nuts. We're all trying to live by ourselves, get by with ourselves in our own mind sometimes. So we're trying to help with that. Thank God we have this. Before, people didn't have this. You couldn't communicate. You couldn't do something like this and have fun. Or if you did, you had only one phone. You could only make one phone call at a time. You didn't have, multi-connection stuff or whatever that's called, three-way call, whatever. Somebody take over.
Drink 30. What was next on the topic list? I know we're still on this.
Oh yeah. We kind of talked. We touched on a lot. I mean, music, events. One that I really want to but don't want to talk about is about the economy,
Mhm.
because I know that that's going to be for me. Yeah,
I see everyone freaking out about their
Yeah.
401k. Like people our age freaking out about their 401k.
Like you
Yeah.
idiots, you shouldn't be touching your 401k for a
It
long
doesn't
time.
matter what your 401k looks like right now.
right.
Hey, 30 and 40-year-olds, stop worrying about your 401k.
Yeah, and
Spend or
I get it. If you,
next year, then I
Keep
wouldn't worry
adding
about it.
money, add more money into it.
yeah,
Yeah, now is
everything's
That was
the
the
time
time.
to add.
yeah. It's okay. I don't know if I'm able to share a screen real quick just to show something.
I mean,
Oh
you
dear
can
God.
It's okay. It's legit.
Baby Yoda?
make sure it's the right tab.
It's that baby. It is. It is.
We can all use more Baby Yoda. That's all I'm
Mm.
saying.
No such thing as too much Baby Yoda.
They need to release the second season early.
Please. I mean, what, they have nothing but time on their hands.
I got Brooks getting ready to make me a shirt.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
Oh, the Mando.
yeah.
Hello.
I can't
All
share
right.
it, but
Here we go.
Is it Mando Baby Yoda?
yeah, it's the Baby Yoda
Baby Yoda
Mando
Mando
20. It says this is the
21.
way. Uh-oh, there we
Oh, I
go.
was like, that's
So
not-
yeah. So now this is looking at from back in since 1980 only, but essentially exactly the people who are in their 30s and 40s, just don't worry about it. I mean, look, yes, here's 2000, the dot-com burst.
Yeah.
And okay, here's 2001, 9/11. Obviously, markets went down. Here's 2008 when the housing market went down. Here's 2016 when we had another blip, and here's now. It's going to happen. It's cyclical.
Yep.
Like TJ said, I get it. If you're 60, 65, you're a little freaked out.
Right.
I get it.
If you started putting money in 2005, you're still up.
Yeah, I mean, because it's natural because everything is on sale. When like right now, again, yes, if you're retiring, I get it. You're freaked out, but you
That
shouldn't be in.
lady, everything is on sale right now.
Yes,
Stop.
yes. Buy low, sell high. It's the concept. But anyway, so like I said, that's why I don't want to go too much on this here because I just know that this is one of my grind my gear scenarios where I just go, oh my god, people, please just don't be dumb about it. Don't be dumb. That's all.
Same. All right.
But yes, that's gonna be it right now for me and the topics. From there on forward, you guys have to do some research yourselves because that's really the big things that I touched on.
You Googled Dow Jones. High five you.
Hey, no, I had other tabs. You saw I had other tabs. I just
Mm.
didn't get off on them because I don't have an hour and a half to talk about them.
Hey, so
So-
one thing I love seeing. Oh, go ahead, Erica.
Well, I was going to say in the beginning of the chat, I think his name was Jason, shared a link stating like how we are really not going to recover from this.
Mhm.
That not only human interaction, but just technology wise. I just thought it was pretty cool. I don't know where the heck the link went. So Jason, if you could just
It'll be
resend
way up
that.
in the chat. There's a lot of comments in the chat, so it's gonna be way
I
up.
know, and I won't scroll past James.
Yeah, I know.
Kristen says, can we talk about the tourism industry? I'd like to hear your opinions.
Yeah, so I'll jump in on that one just because Brooke and I are Disney pass holders as well as SeaWorld, Busch Gardens, yada yada.
We're pass holders.
They're gonna credit us when they ever reopen. But so we are Disney pass holders. We love to go, and Tyler loves to go. And today, like poor little heartbroken Tyler was like, I want to go to Disney, and we're like, it's broken. Like, I'm so sorry, buddy. That's what we tell him. It's broken. But we're like, Disney, I don't know how to explain this to you. Like, Disney is closed. Disney's freaking closed. Like, that's
They shot a video.
It's mind-boggling, but Disney is closed. And I love what they're doing.
James Young.
Hey, first time caller. Sorry, go ahead.
You probably don't. Hey, James. James has an awesome, it's a TV show.
Yes, Afro TV.
Yeah, it's incredible. James
Yes.
Yon, he was supposed to be performing tomorrow at Winter Circle. So
We think you should do your.
now we're
show.
gonna do a call tomorrow, James, and we need you to just do it live, and we'll all just sit here and watch your show, and we'll put your Venmo up, and you make money.
Absolutely.
That's my idea. You could come out. You could use my backdrop.
It's always weird that when I think of James, I think about his thong.
Whoa. I don't know this person, and a visual was like, whoa.
James John's one of the greatest people
this
ever.
This is the reason that James needs to do his
Yeah.
show online. So people like Erica who don't leave the house on a normal basis.
James, we got this channel now. We can port you in, buddy. We can port you in tomorrow. So back to Disney. So yeah, like Disney being closed is absolutely insane to me. Busch Gardens, like these are parks that people had once in a lifetime vacations set to go to, and it may never happen for them. For us that go, we don't go weekly, but we have passes, so we literally try to go almost every other week or something like that, and we're not able to go, and we have to tell our little son, like, hey buddy, it's broken.
Me that like when things start to reopen again, that these theme parks and places like that, I don't know that I want to go right away, even though they are open.
Yeah.
Well, and that because we don't know how, even when the government tells us this is all clear, are we going to believe that?
It's not all clear. It's just.
Are we going to believe that?
So, it took you 3 months to tell us we were sick, really?
Thing exactly. So that's the thing, and so everybody that is going to flock to Disney may not be the locals. It's going to be tourists. It's going to be tourists that have rescheduled their trips and everything like that, and that are now going to be able to go. So now anybody local that's going, you're getting mixed in with tourists, that's natural. It happens anyways. But
look at spring break.
Yeah, but that's one of the things. Like, it really, how long do you put off going back to the parks? Or do
I
you?
Never went, so I'm good.
Yeah, you don't people. That's the difference.
Just like you're never affected by allergies, we're not affected by Disney. So
yeah, and if I don't see stormtroopers and Star Wars stuff, like once every.
It would be cool if they would still like do virtual like.
They're doing cool rides.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
On YouTube, yeah. So you can totally rock a VR headset, which we've got one. I got to pull it out. I was going to pull it out for Tyler so he could do it. Anyways, yes, and I agree, Kristen, that our state needs tourism to survive. That is one of the things about Florida is that tourism is everything. So yeah, it's one of those. I'm curious to see how much gets hindered tourism wise, just from the closures.
All the people coming from New York flying to Florida.
Listen, can we knock these flights out? Can we knock these? Why are flights coming into Florida?
Why?
Unless you live here?
Well, why are people allowed to leave their houses in New York and get on a plane to Florida? Aren't they supposed to be staying home?
Yeah, New York's supposed to be shut down. So I'm really not understanding. Like, why are you allowed? If you don't live in Florida, you shouldn't be able to fly down here right now.
Okay, but that's like saying Kevin can't go fly and weld somewhere because he's an essential person. He has to go weld on equipment. These big trucks that are.
That's different. That's different.
I know, but I'm just saying you don't know that those people that are coming from New York aren't essential.
What they should be limiting that, and they're not.
Moving down here.
They're not. People are moving from New York, so
you didn't preface that.
Sorry. Yeah.
Sorry. They're flying down to move.
Yeah, they're flying down to move.
Because we don't have shelter-in-place orders. They do.
This heifer said, "Put a wall up."
we need all the borders. Just sorry, the U.S. is closed. You need to go back home.
A wall around our cruise port.
That's what. Yeah. Why does Carlos look like a guy who owns a comic book? I love Clint.
Clint, because you're only half right. I used to play WoW.
Hey, did you see the cruise lines they were talking about? It was a question that got asked to Trump today. It was he said, "Why do the cruise lines why are they getting any bailouts? Because they are not registered as U.S. businesses. They don't."
Yeah, I saw that yesterday.
Did you see? Did you see the Boeing?
I don't think that they should. No, I didn't.
Okay, so also
Another time, and now you want a bailout.
Well, now here's the problem. Also, the two big ones that they were fighting because one of the holdbacks was GM and Boeing, because GM, it's now a Chinese-owned company, but they do a lot of the parts for Boeing, and Boeing has about 30% of the defense contracts for the U.S. as well as doing the airplanes for Air Force One. So that's gonna. That's why they're trying to inject that into there. And this is what I also hate about these times when these kind of things happen. This is when politicians, I don't care what side, I'm independent. I don't care what side you look at. But at the end of the day, though, this is when people then start sneaking in little things into their policies from all ends and saying, okay, cool, this is meant to help a stimulus package. And everybody gets excited. Hooray, $1,000, $2,000. And all of a sudden, whoa, what's happening here? And it's because they just slide those things in during those times. And that's what makes me angry. This is the time to screw people over in the long haul.
In one of the package, there was a things about the emissions. We're going to sneak in some emissions policy. No. Just figure out how to fix America to get us through the coronavirus.
Now, this is not confirmed, but I heard, funny enough, for those who don't know, I'm originally from Venezuela. I'm now an American citizen. You can't report me.
He is.
But
I was there.
Thank you. But at the end of the day, they're actually trying to use now international assets that have been frozen as a means and ways to pay for some of the stimulus package. So they're actually taking the money from from countries like Venezuela and some from Iraq and Iran, or I'm sorry, Iran, I think, and even others like Russia and whoever has frozen assets as well from us or from them. And they're using that money to pay for some of this. So they're saying, well, we can't do it all. We're taking from what you guys have and using that drug money or using that frozen asset money, whatever it is, and paying it off.
Yeah.
So
So-
essentially, yeah, government, you're welcome.
So it would be really funny if the test actually cost $1,000. I know this isn't the whole
yeah.
thing,
You
but like here's $1,000 to get the test.
Here's your $1,000 check. Now pay us $1,000 if you want to get tested.
I
No,
know,
sir,
that's
I'll
not
just go
funny.
hang out in my house for 14 days. I'm fine.
Go
And to
feed
be
the
honest-
goose.
And to be honest, seriously,
Go on,
what
into
is
the
an extra? Now, I get it. Something is something. I get that. But what is an extra $1,000 going to do? This is the same thing again that Obama did, that Bush Jr. did, that Clinton did.
$1,000 isn't gonna pay my bills for a month.
No, however long,
Pays my truck
however long they're
payment.
gonna shut it down is how long they need to give you checks.
Like for
Yeah. I agree.
restaurant employees, for like I can't think of it. Concert.
Oh, did you see that?
Yeah,
for sports.
Naomi.
Yeah.
It's like how are they gonna pay their bills every month with $1,000?
Yeah, I don't.
It's
And
not-
and if you are forced to close, I
Right.
believe that you should be paid basically. It should have been monthly for as long as you're forced to be closed. And I know that doesn't even compare to the amount of money that you would make, but at least it's something. Not to slightly exactly, I agree, Philip. And not to slightly get off of topic on this, but all of a sudden, where's all this money come from?
Target.
That's what he just said.
Yeah, that's what he just put on
Kyle
there.
just said that.
Well, that's
But we don't have the money. We don't have the money any other time. We don't have the money any other time to fix the homeless, to fix Michigan's water, to help Houston, to help Louisiana, to help Panama City, everybody who gets rocked by all these natural disasters and all these other things that are wrong. We don't have any money to fix that. But here's $2 trillion to fix this. What? I don't understand.
I'll just
All of a
print
sudden-
some more money. We're good.
All of a sudden, money does grow on trees.
Yeah,
All of a
well,
sudden, money does grow on trees. I don't get it. I don't get it. It annoys the crap out of me, as you can obviously tell. I'm gonna take a sec.
so part of
Here's
this
that.
actually, part of this I did research some, and like I said, I mentioned earlier. Yeah, hey, what's up, Kyle? Part of this is, like I said, they're using frozen assets from other countries. They're just saying, like, well, since you're not using it, and since you're not gonna comply with our demands, we're just gonna use your money.
Yep.
Also, the feds are using like loans with zero interest and no payback
Right.
time frame.
Right.
So they're using part of that. This is also why they are why they did the buyback a couple of weeks ago, actually about a week and a half ago, where they're trying to buy back the short stock. This is why this is why the Feds lowered the rates less than
Right.
2 digits for the mortgages, which is right now it's a good time to refi if you have a house, but they're going to take such a hit because everybody wants to refi now, but nobody's giving out loans. Anyways.
Oh wait, but is a title company an essential business? Because there's that.
Well, you can work from home for that.
I was being sarcastic. Thanks. Appreciate you not catching that.
I'm answering questions, lady.
Does anyone have any questions, topics?
I don't know. We have to wait 90 seconds apparently.
I know.
We're not supposed to have dead time while we read the chat.
I know we're all sitting here like.
No, we're gonna sit here. We're gonna wait for you guys.
In the meantime, my eyebrows will do a show for you.
Dun, 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 dun.
You didn't pair the Star Trek theme, like you didn't grab that. If you would have sent it to me, I would have like did that one too.
I could do also the I guess the Sith Lord or the Darth Vader. Dun 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 dun.
So for those that are listening, the hundreds of thousands of people out there. So for those that are listening, I mean, y'all realize that your days in quarantine doesn't count until the government says they do, right?
Yeah.
We get that. Like,
It
I'm
counts
on
if
day
you're not
14.
spreading the
it
virus.
doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter because when you leave the house and go to Publix and somebody bumps up against you, guess what? Day one starts now. So every time you leave, that's day one.
But you could have caught it
It doesn't. Don't.
Hold on. I think Patrick is asking for the Cantina theme. I just don't remember it.
So have you guys like caught up on like Netflix shows or Hulu shows or anything? Like, have you caught up on anything that I actually need to watch?
No, we
Stay
still have a
Home Hub.
toddler, so, you know, there's
You
that.
said that earlier. What is that? Why are you looking at? Oh,
Google-
ha ha ha.
Google Stay Home Hub.
I'm
Stay home.
scared. I'm so scared.
Okay, just don't
Oh.
share the screen. Just don't share the screen.
We are hilariously caught up on Walking Dead.
I hate Walking Dead, so I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Ugh.
Okay, I don't hate it. The only reason I watched it was because I used to go drink at TJ and Brooks' house.
Yeah, because it was Walking Dead Sundays. We made steaks.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we ate
Yep,
steak.
we still do.
So I also didn't like Game of Thrones.
What?
Ugh.
You're gonna get booed out of the chat room.
That's okay, but I liked like Ballers and stuff
Oh,
like that.
You didn't like Impractical Jokers either. So here's
Yes,
the.
I did.
Okay,
No.
all right.
Wait,
Okay,
what was the other one?
Nobody.
No, it was
please, no-
Grandma's Boy.
Yeah, that
Erica
was
does
stupid
not like
shit.
Grandma's Boy.
Hey, language lady.
Mouth.
I said shit.
Mouth.
That's still.
Grandma's
man.
Boy. Erica did not like Grandma's Boy. I don't understand.
I think for this first show we need an NC-17 rating, perhaps.
Yes, absolutely do. So yeah, I've definitely we caught up on Walking Dead. We watched Manifest. We watched Good Doctor. We're not caught up on Manifest or Good Doctor, but we watch both.
Oh,
of them.
Manifest. That's one I got to catch up on.
Manifest is great.
Now, I have caught up on, and for those who are fellow nerds, I've got a lot of catching up, and I have been able to on Crunchyroll for my anime. Same thing on Anime Freak.
I don't watch
Oh my lord, I've had time to catch up on that when I get a chance, to be honest. Because I'm sorry, I hate watching TV. I really do. I don't watch TV. I really don't. Number one, I don't have the time, so I'm not
Right.
going to pay $120, $130 to not watch something.
$15
Oh, but pay for DVR? No, I just
You need to fire
because you can now pay for what? $50, $70 a month and get something like Apple or TV, or get a Roku or a Fire Stick, and all you need is internet. You're paying less than $80 a month. You got pretty much everything available to you.
Why do you people not have Fire Sticks? I don't understand. Do you need?
I have a TV. I use a tablet. Let's be serious about this.
Everybody with your $150, $180. Listen, Fire Stick. Get a darn Fire Stick.
Break it or not, doesn't matter. But just you don't have to pay $280 a month.
Yeah, no, you get Exodus, and then you get one of the other programs that I can not tell you about because I don't know anything about it.
So I know you guys don't have kids or anything, so I'm waiting for all these phone calls on Monday because people are waiting to set up their computers for their kids. So this is
like,
going to
who
be
doesn't have a kid?
so fun. You know what? In school, I apologize because I got the email today, like saying, "Oh yeah, they have to log on to this with this email address and then go here." And I'm like, "Yeah, I already figured that out last week. Appreciate that."
I have a lot of teacher friends that are like, "This is not what I signed up for."
Well,
Yeah.
that-
I literally don't know how I don't know how I'm going to
What?
teach this
Did
class
they
like
send
this.
everyone home with a computer?
So no, only seniors and 8th graders take priority at this time because they have to promote to the next
Step.
level of life.
Step of life, yeah.
Yes. But everybody else is like fend for yourself, but they are telling them, hey, you can provision your iPad, your Android, whatever, cell phones. But I'm like, okay, I have 3 computers set up for y'all with headsets. Like, I don't even want to hear y'all. Go away, get out of my face.
I don't know if any of my band director teachers are on right now. But one of them was talking about earlier, like, I hate this. This is nearly impossible to teach music
Yes.
like this because, oh, here, go ahead, play through your camera. Play some notes through your camera so that way I can see that you know your scale. Like, okay.
No.
Like that's no. I get it. Son,
And I doubt the school paid for like Zoom for enterprise or anything else,
Right.
which would make the most sense.
yeah, same
my
thing like
opinion.
our BNI with our BNI chapter did. It's just here, you guys are gonna have to use this now. But it's I mean, like I said,
some things will work. Perhaps, like I said, not sound related. You're right, because music wise, that is going to be difficult. It's like that sounds like a C sharp or C flat. You can't tell. The audio
it's
from
just-
my side and your side is
you have a
different.
crappy microphone.
Yeah, but I have friends in the dance industry. Again, professional dancers, like in ballet and things like that. Calm down.
Sure.
But they actually can still teach classes because it's a seeing a movement. You know, you can see somebody do I don't know what any of the moves are really, a pirouette or whatever.
Yeah,
But you see a movement of the person saying like this, you're gonna do this type of, so they can still do that. But even they have a specific website made to get still help for online for them to get paid for their services or for to stay, up to date. The bartenders and restaurant individuals, I think it's more focused on bartenders, but I think they have one specifically also made. And people like Jameson, woohoo, people like Guinness, Moet Hennessy, and a bunch of other ones. Diageo has actually given money, like $500,000 or $1 million. What was it? Patron Tequila gave $1 million to this fund to help bartenders across the world being
That's
affected.
awesome.
Yeah,
You
so
don't have to be an actual member of the Bartenders Guild to actually get the money.
and that's the thing though, because so your local bartender may not be the person doing that. So, and James, I don't know what the heck a striper is, but all right,
It was back when you were talking about a lot of
I
dancing.
know.
Oh boy. Anyways,
Actually,
Carry
somebody was making a joke about that, Destiny, talking about virtual bartending, where it says, just put up your iPad. I'll sit there and I'll be cleaning a glass the whole time. And after they call last call, they'll just turn the screen off and you're home.
or you literally just you sit at your computer and you go, hey, Destiny, hey, and they just ignore you. That's like you're not a regular.
I saw. Did you guys see Becca's post the other day? Because she always complains about making like lemon drops and things like that. So she's like, "Y'all, I will make your freaking lemon drops. Just come see me, please."
Oh yes.
I was like,
Yeah.
"Poor Becca."
Winter Circle's made that shift, and so did Federal Bar downtown, to where they're making everybody's drinks, and it's like, hey, curbside pickup, and I was like,
Something.
what?
Wait. So like you drive, pick up a drink, and keep driving, or
Totally legal. It's totally legal right now.
That's awesome.
You are not legally allowed to drink it,
And it has
Oh,
to be
okay.
but you can absolutely 100% drive by Federal Bar, pick up your drink, drive by Winter Circle, pick up a drink and leave, and head back out.
Excuse me,
feel
can you
like
fill up my Yeti?
Yeah.
we drove by Shell's the other day, and they have a whole beer and wine tub set up outside.
Yep, Winter Circle too. They have the beer and wine tub, basically. You can drive
So
up.
does your point of sale system have like the mixed drinks listed out so they can just tap on it, or do they have to physically tell the person?
So with Winter Circle, it's all everything's online ordering. So we're going to be shifting, especially with drinks. I'll be loading, and I can't really do online ordering of drinks because you have to be 21, and I don't know anyone with a credit card. I can't verify that.
Got it.
Winter Circle is kind of when you get there, you can order.
You can add it to your order.
If that's the case,
Did you see Clint?
Carlos, what is in there?
I need to drive by one of those bars and just get like, look, I need to fill up my drink here.
That's awesome.
Just fill up my drink. I'm only going to take one sip at a time, just a little bit. Just fill up my drink. Here you go.
Yeah.
So I'm sure they could make a picture of shots and put it in your thermos.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I don't think
DUIs.
that. Yeah, all DUIs are not being waived. They are definitely. It's still frowned upon, but for some
They're
reason
also
you can
not admitting like any
drive by and pick up a
non-violent
drink.
crimes right now. Like,
Sir, I'm not drinking and driving. I'm social distancing and driving.
I am social distancing.
Yeah, I have somebody that thinks that they can do 120 miles an hour down I-4 because he's not going to get arrested. I'm like, dude, that's a felony. Like, they will arrest you for that.
Do one
Slow
night.
down.
I'm not going to say I've had experience with that, but technically,
I just didn't get caught.
Yes, but you at least look white when you're driving. He isn't. There's that.
So I thought it was cool. Obviously, you guys have seen the group. There's a couple like drink and restaurant groups out there that have popped up, and they've been popping up basically all over the country now
really cool.
to kind of rally around our restaurants. And I thought that was absolutely awesome. And then somebody said today, I really hope we keep this going because I've learned about so many new places.
Yeah.
And then at the same time, I'm like, you didn't see any other restaurant groups anywhere ever? Like, but
says the guy who told me earlier today that he wants to try a new restaurant tomorrow based off these posts from the group.
Oh, wow.
all right.
All right. So you didn't know about these restaurants before?
I did. I'm a creature of habit, so I'm a creature of habit. I have my couple places that I go.
Yeah, we were gonna pick a local restaurant that we haven't tried before.
Order from them.
Kevin got arrested for being black on Monday night.
Jesus.
I hate you, Clint. I hate you so much.
Legs are cramping.
Well, so much for the first show. It was a good run, guys.
So we're still doing this weekly.
Keep going if they want to keep going.
No,
Yes.
but is that our intention? Is every Thursday?
Yeah.
until
So that
life-
is going to be the goal. Is that we're going to do this every Thursday. We'll talk about different topics. We'll roll into other topics.
We're
Surprisingly,
gonna have a theme.
yeah, we're gonna.
Obviously, this time it was Corona.
Yeah,
anything you guys
Coronavirus.
want us to talk about next week? I mean, because we'll
Yep,
add
throw
it
it
to
up
the
in
list.
the chat. That way we know. There is for anybody that wants to jump on the Zoom, you can jump on through Zoom, or you can jump on. We'll go live here on Facebook as well via Zoom. But yeah, anybody that wants to jump in with that is more than welcome to. We will have more topics. We'd love more topics. Our Facebook page will be launching soon because this went decent. So we'll be putting up a Facebook page that you can like and get notifications on. But yeah, surprisingly, we stayed pretty well on topic, which is way better than last night.
Yes.
Because Brooke wasn't that drunk yet. Oh wait, I'm
That's-
sorry.
that's true. And
I said, I'm
listen,
not drinking that much.
I don't remember us rapping last night.
I just
No,
logged off
we
because
can
I was
wrap
gonna be
it.
tired.
Yeah, we just eventually just hit close.
I was
Yeah.
like, it's 12:30. I'm tired of y'all.
Yeah, we got up and went and got turkey stick and cheese and sat here and we're grubbing out on that until I fell asleep. Like we were literally just like, hey Matt Green, my trumpet player.
Yes, Destiny, you can join pregame next time.
Yeah, you guys are always welcome to jump in.
Our pregame is washing a toddler.
Yeah,
going to bed.
so
Oh, you'll be talking to me. Sorry.
Yeah, the link will be posted. We'll have, obviously it'll be up. It's going to be this same link every week, or those that are joined on the Zoom, it'll be the same link over there, and then it'll take us live on Facebook when we're ready to go live. But those that want to jump in and do some pregame talking and hanging out, you can jump over on the Zoom link next week. We'll probably open the chat room as early as Erica wants to get on it. Over there on Zoom, she's 30 minutes to an hour early on everything. So
I want to make sure it's working.
yeah, so we will.
Oh, you should have, Carlos.
We'll be on there and then
I get everything wet.
rolling through. Yeah, we definitely.
Hey. Oh.
We'll figure out our topics for next week. We don't know just yet what they're
Do
going
you
to
guys
be.
have any topics?
Well,
can-
you had a cool idea,
okay.
TJ. You wanted to spotlight. I forgot his name. I'm sorry. John.
What?
What was his name? John. The guy that you said you wanted to spotlight and like be a part of it. Like,
Oh, James John.
sorry.
Okay.
Thanks, Destiny. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
I mean, is that something you want to do too? Is like bring them in a spotlight?
Yeah, and that would be something that would be cool, is that we can start to filter in and bring in guests and bring in people. I would love to do a different entertainer every week that we could bring on. Would be something fun. I definitely just bringing different people in and kind of talking about some situations with them and life and craziness. We can do that.
Yes, Clint. You can support my entire family and my truck payment.
Quit trying to get that extra $500 a person.
June, yeah.
Right?
All
What's
right,
everybody
so
drinking tonight?
It looks like Destiny's drinking milk. What the hell is that? Beer?
It's
scotch?
sake.
Milk.
Oh, we can do sushi. Oh, do you know how to make sushi,
Oh
bro?
no, we can't do sushi. We can do virtual sushi, but then it has to be on a Wednesday.
Hey, Erica.
public
tomorrow,
sushi on a
since
Wednesday,
We're gonna,
$5.
we're gonna order dinner out or in, whatever.
She ain't coming over. You want to just
No,
eat
you
over the
can't.
camera?
Yes. I can Instacart my food here.
All right. So anybody that wants to
Then
eat
Tyler
dinner
will
with us
love-
tomorrow, just let us know.
Tyler wants to see Auntie Eve, so.
Yeah, just like, so how's your day?
Oh, so Erica, while you were here and you were setting up, remember when I chimed out for a couple seconds and said, "Oh, hey, we're gonna go bathe Tyler." Well, when we got done, came out and we sat down on the couch.
Wait.
No.
Tyler
There was
is
no
their
video.
child.
I've
Tyler
got
is
him
their
already,
child. Just
and
let
we were
them-
cuddling.
they're not just randoming.
We
persons
look
are
over at
bathing.
the screen and there's Erica and she's like, and then she's back there like doing stuff and she's doing little dances like in the screen and she's not realizing because it looks like nobody's in there and I was just muted and she thought we were over giving Tyler a bath. Yeah, no, me and Tyler were just sitting there and he's like, Auntie E, and I was like, yeah, Auntie E being funny. He's like, she's silly.
Well, because my racks have like computer crap on it, and then you see my freaking clothes. So I was
What
trying
about
to
your
make
rack?
it somewhat presentable. Shut up.
I know. So was I.
Yeah.
Presentable right here.
Yeah, us too. Word.
My mom's like, you need a curtain, and I need to iron it for you. I'm like, dude, you're making this way too. No, that's
Mom, not in
happen.
front of my
Brooke,
friends.
Brooke did a good job. Brooke
I
did a
hung
good
up a
job.
backdrop.
That's awesome.
Yeah, no. To be honest, I thought you guys were like a black and blue for a
You
minute.
You don't have to
Right?
say although they did become talking points yesterday. It was pretty awesome.
So
For
is that
those
like
that
a
don't know, right
curtain?
behind us is
Bedroom
it's
wall.
our bedroom wall, and it's a wedding picture, and then it's a big flowy crashing wave by an awesome photographer, and then it's a picture of us with Tyler when he was first born, and we basically said that's what happened.
Okay, right, but right now you guys
You
look
kiss, and then it goes.
And there's-
you guys look like you're in the alleyway where Batman's parents got shot.
Listen, I have life insurance from you.
Wait, who's
Andres
the beneficiary?
Andres Torres might be the furthest away watcher tonight.
No,
I
Kyle, you don't want me to choose the back screen. Trust me, you don't want that.
A what?
Kyle's talking in the Facebook chat about you can put in the back screen either an American flag or a green screen and give me control over what is on the green screen.
Oh,
And it's just
That
gonna
would be
end,
hilarious.
it's gonna end up being an episode of Whose Line Is It Anyways, pretty much.
Erica,
that's
did you check?
okay.
Did you check out Stay Home?
Stay home. Stay home.
It came up some teaching thing.
Yeah, it's a teaching thing. It's definitely a teaching.
I mean,
The
you can definitely
DKUSA?
learn, that's for sure.
Nope,
This is all learning sources, ideas, and you know what? I don't even want to
They're
know.
not pinging in the search engines yet for Stay Home Hub.
Mm,
Yeah, Philip, we miss bowling. It sucks.
mm.
Tyler
Hi,
is
Sarah.
super sad about missing bowling.
So where's everybody from? Because I know Andres is from Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Oh, wow.
We met him through XFC back in the day.
She doesn't miss bowling.
Destiny does not miss bowling because Tyler makes her bowl all
Oh,
day.
All day long.
All day.
oh.
She's just trying to drink.
Yeah. Poor Destiny. Thank you, Destiny, for being so awesome.
Did you see? She was upset she didn't get to participate last night. We didn't invite her.
Oh,
Sorry.
it was quite the train wreck.
Yeah, it really was.
Toledo, Ohio. That's right, Patrick. I forgot about that.
Oh
I always
man.
forget that
Oh,
you
yeah, I
aren't in
forgot that
Florida
you-
anymore, even though you haven't been in Florida forever.
Oh wow.
One of my
Yes,
fraternity brothers.
I've seen the quarantine version of Where's Waldo, Kristen. That's basically it's like four people on there.
Roanoke. That's a long ways. This is cool. I like it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I like
Good
it.
to hear from you, Kyle, man. Glad to see you doing up there. Don't get lost in Roanoke, please. Last time I
I
heard,
saw a lot of people doing virtual happy hours and stuff like that. I think
Yeah.
that's super cool.
Yeah.
I love to see people.
Carrie was doing that. I think she posted on that.
Yeah, I got onto her about it.
Yeah, we're like,
I was like, where's
Yeah,
our
true.
She thought that this podcast was going to be earlier. So she's like, I thought you guys were already busy. I'm like, no.
She probably got drunk. That's why she's like, I can't get on that. But no.
So Adrian does a happy hour every day, which
Yeah,
is really
I
cool
saw
because
that.
like different people get to come in. So I get to meet a lot of his like real estate people and just like,
Yeah.
hey, you're in California and this is how life is affecting you. That was really great.
more like general talk, or is it?
It was complete general talk, like no topics, no anything. It was just
Everybody talking.
well, I mean, they're considerate like we are. I'll wait till you finish and then say something. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool.
No, you're not.
I'm like,
Shut
I
up.
Give me enough drink and I don't mind.
I'm really bad at talking over people, and just know that I'm trying to work on it. Everybody.
Mm.
You-
With your
you're doing
20-point
fine.
agenda.
You gotta
He's gonna
read.
mute me.
Gotta read the script though.
Mm,
And now it's a 10-point agenda.
right.
So that works out good.
Absolutely.
I still look down at the meeting or watching the timer, and I'm like, we're really close. We're really close on time, and then I remember it's restructured. Sorry.
Yeah.
Nobody knows what we're talking about.
That's
It's
all
okay. It's all right.
Having her own conversation.
Yeah, Destiny's over here talking to herself in the chat room.
All right, yeah. So, but no, it says at least on there it says about 15, 17 people on there. So again, I know we got more than just Ohio and Lakeland, you know. Or
Yeah, we were up
Roanoke.
to. I know we were up to about 20, 25 people
Yeah,
for a
which is
little
good.
while.
And by the way, everybody, we thank you for joining us. We thank you for being active. Even if you just sit there watching and just being a little creepy, I do that a lot. I get it, but
Totally
thank you
loud.
all. You know, it's no, seriously. I mean, because what do we have to do right now besides probably working? You know, maybe going outside and cleaning the house. But you know, who wants to do that anyways? So like I said,
Virtual.
We
Matt.
talked about doing this podcast for years.
Yeah.
And now that we're stuck at home, and can't really hang out with each other. This is how we hang out. So
Yeah.
you guys benefit from that or suffer, however you want to look
You're
at it.
you're here. You can leave if you want.
The drunker Brooke gets, the funnier it is.
So, Philip,
Yeah.
you're absolutely hilarious. I love keeping up with your
Hairless?
posts. No,
He's hairless?
I don't know if he's hairless or not. He'll chime in and let us know, I'm sure. But his posts are hilarious. Philip is one of my bowling buddies. Bowls on my team. I'm on his
Ooh,
team.
Fort Lonesome. I pass Fort Lonesome when I'm driving out to Anna Maria. That's the middle of
Oh,
nowhere.
it's
Yeah.
the middle of nowhere. I guess you're quarantined.
Listen, how do you end up out there? Yeah, you're already.
Yeah.
you're-
So
So
do you
I
live
have
do you
to
live
take-
in the one barn that's out there, or do you live in the playground next to the mail office? I mean,
I know, like there's a mail building. That's all I've ever seen up there.
yeah,
it's
maybe
literally
a gas
lonesome.
yeah. It's probably,
And like the gas station general store.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
the
Matt
gas
Green
station
and I
on the way.
touched on that earlier. Virtual drum corps. Yeah, drum corps is canceled.
Where's
It's
where
done.
do you
It's
see that?
sad. It was up in the Facebook chat.
But I don't see that.
It's up a little bit. It was a
all
couple.
right. So I think we've really hit all the topics we want to talk about. So
Dude, I would love to have a Gargamel show. Or yeah, and I banter back and forth with Chuck from Gargamel, man daddy.
Oh, they're still around.
Oh yeah. I banter. They do a few shows a year. They do a handful of shows. They don't do a whole bunch of them anymore, just because I think a lot of the guys are just in multiple directions running
Yeah.
late. But yeah, I see them do a handful of shows. But yeah, I go back and forth with man daddy at least every other day, at least with a comment, because he's super liberal and crazy anti-Trump. So I have a lot of fun with that.
I like
A
Clint's
lot
comment.
of fun with that.
I want to sit in a high school classroom 20 years from
Yeah,
now.
I have to laugh at that because it's true.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
True.
it's funny. I still think about individuals who were born after 9/11, and they're not realizing what it was like
They're reading
prior.
it in history books.
Right.
Yeah, and I mean, and it's funny how these things affect, people are being born in these eras where you're going like, that's our norm. So I guess, I make light of the situation, but a lot of people say, like, that's our Vietnam,
The Great Depression and stuff, but in our history books, and like now we're living through historical times.
Yeah, not even, and don't even realize that you
realize
can't even.
it,
Yeah, you
but
can't even realize
You
it.
just have to adapt to it. You don't have any choice but to live through it. Like you read about the Great Depression and you're like, how did people make it through? How did you live those times? And
Yeah.
now we're living in an unprecedented time, a historical time.
It's funny, yeah. We don't realize it. We're living through history itself. We are a part of the history, and because when I think of history, I'm thinking, oh, Alexander the Great. I'm thinking, Caligula. I'm thinking World War I, World War II. Those kind of things and events. I'm
And
not
now it's
thinking
the Kung
about-
Flu.
God.
Listen, if you don't name stuff, good stuff, I'm for real.
A good name. A good, yeah. Hashtag Kung Flu.
Happy virus.
Or no, I think I've had a lot of people call it the Rona. It's like somebody coughs and goes like, "Is that the Rona?"
I like living in Coronaville. It's funny.
Yeah, like I said, it's like, so now somebody has to do that. They have to open a restaurant called Coronaville. You got Margaritaville, you got
People
Coronaville.
would
Come
not go
on.
there.
Yeah. Did you see? So Corona stocks and stuff, like Corona sales were tanking.
That is, oh God, don't
People
get me
are
started on that,
ignorant.
please. Please don't get me started on that. Oh,
Everybody should. We all know better. Like, I don't understand why is Corona. Now here's the thing. Corona is going to have a very tough time ranking in the search engines
After this,
after this. Because you know what I mean? Because everything is going to be coronavirus. If you go to Google right now and you type in Corona, watch what comes up. Unless
yeah,
you're
but still,
big
bad
time
news is
alcohol.
good news, and it's free traffic.
Yeah, for that, yeah.
And and even then, even the dumbest thing that I saw, and I love the little, I guess, overlap they do of the kid. It's the kid with like the funny face like that, but it's everybody talking about, oh, I'll have a Corona, hold the virus. Like, oh, yeah, I just,
That's gonna be a bad joke for a while.
it's a while. It's gonna be one of those.
My Sharona. Thanks, Matt.
That's too funny.
That's funny. I love how nobody gave us like topics for next week.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. Appreciate
All
that.
y'all are comedians, but didn't give us any topics.
Yeah, they're just insinuating for us to just get drunker and drunker, I think.
I mean, there's that too.
What?
You know, I might be a little more drunk next week because I don't plan on drinking on Wednesday now.
Yeah.
So
that was a rough
That was
morning.
rough.
It was a rough morning.
Yeah, so-
Meanwhile,
okay, so-
Kyle's ready to party.
So- So for those who don't know, though, again, you know, this is our first show. We're going Facebook Live. We're going Zoom. Please join us. We thank you again for being part of this with all of us. But seriously, we had our first test run last night. You know, just to kind of get all the kinks out, working everything out, getting proper backgrounds. All I did was just change into a Hawaiian shirt, really. But
Lighting.
yeah, and lighting. Exactly. Like I said, I have this thing now. But nevertheless, I here we go again. I forgot my topic.
Shocker.
Aliens.
An
alien just came in.
We did a run yesterday.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you. All right. Yeah. That we did a run yesterday, and we're trying to get this, you know, properly done. And apparently, we may have gone longer than an hour and a half. We did about 2.5, 3 hours. Yeah, we did about 3 hours. And apparently, we drank
A lot.
A lot.
1, 2, 3 did. Let's
Well,
be honest
yeah,
about
yeah.
it.
Un,
And,
dos, tres.
well,
Erica's just
for me,
fine.
it's this way. This one didn't. But okay, wherever Frick is at, so it's either this way, this way, this way, or this way.
Erica's
Yo. Dang, Frack. It's like that.
The Frick going against the Frack. And then you got the Paddy Wack.
But yeah, we had fun. We had a little too much fun yesterday, which was a good time. But the topics were funny.
There we go. Next week, how many parents have survived homeschooling their children? I don't
Oh,
have
I
kids.
shared a stupid meme that I found the
It's not
other
quite
day, and
homeschool,
yeah,
but-
it was like my grandparents' grandkids are driving me insane.
Yeah. Like. Mom,
Yeah, Matt, and trust me, that- Matt, that's why teachers were basically on a strike and went up to Tallahassee because now again, I know we're joking about the situation happening right now, but yeah, teachers from prior should have been getting a lot more money. They're making what? Anywhere between 13 to 15 hours.
Next week, Carlos. Next week.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. It just makes me angry.
Dang.
I have a lot of teacher friends, and it just makes me angry for them. So.
Teachers should make $75K a year plus.
There you
Virtual
go.
or in person.
You're not just dealing with my kid; you're dealing with everybody's kids.
No.
And I'm so tired.
And
I'm
you shape their
so
personalities
tired
and
of seeing
life.
teachers paying for stuff for classrooms.
Oh,
That
Yeah.
drives me absolutely insane.
Well, do you guys remember Nikki, my friend who came to the beach with us? Yeah, so she's a teacher, and she was one of the people who went to Tallahassee.
and save it for next week. But yes, I think we
Yeah,
all have a lot of passion when it comes to teachers. So
Kristen's actually
a teacher.
offering to be a spotlight in that conversation. If
Okay.
you guys want to
Yeah.
That would be great.
unmute her next week.
That would be great.
yeah, for real. And Crystal, child abuse has risen because of stress from parents.
That can be a talking point.
I know you're being, I know you're being serious, but at the same time, I hope because people are being quarantined doesn't mean that they're beating their kids. I hope not, at least.
Well, they're probably already beating them anyways, and it's
Yeah.
just making it.
Well, no.
That's the joking side of it, but the real
Right.
side is exactly the fact that some kids, their safe haven was to go to school. was to go
Absolutely.
back to
Right,
school.
right.
So yeah, so that's there are things that we don't think about because we have the luxury perhaps to be able to do something else. So again, as much as it's funny, it's not, and I get it. So
Cool
but-
topic and spotlight for next week. I
Yeah,
definitely
for
would
sure.
like to,
So
like
Yeah.
to talk about that more.
Kristen, could please be available at 9:30 on Thursday. We'd love to get you in
Yeah.
there.
go a couple of minutes early, and please invite people too so they can see you discussing that, because it coming from us, it's going to be funny things. Coming from you, it's going to make sense. You're a fellow teacher, so you can really, weigh in with their thoughts.
Absolutely.
Yeah, my friend Naomi. I'm a
Yeah,
VPK
I see
teacher and I
her.
pay for things for my classroom. I hate
Yeah.
that.
That with
Hate that. You should
Tyler's
not have.
school.
Yep,
Yeah.
Tyler's school. His teachers are
Saying
constantly
things,
asking. They're having to pay for things, and they're like,
mentioning, and we're like, we're
They
gonna be
feel
on it,
bad.
and then
they feel bad asking, and I'm like, don't.
Like,
Always
feel
ask
bad.
us. Always ask us. I will
shouldn't be
provide for
buying
my
things
kids. You
for
shouldn't be
my
buying.
kid.
Yeah. One, the school
Kyle.
should be covering.
The
The
school
school
should
should be
cover it,
charge
but
me more. Charge me
I'm
more so
paying-
that way
I'm paying to send my
everything's
kid there.
covered. Like the teachers don't make enough money, and now here you are. You're like, oh, let's make them pay for. Oh,
Can
we're gonna do an international night. Like you guys got to pay for all the decoration and everything.
So can we add that to the list, and also adding, like, if we foresee us actually going more virtual than actually in-house, like how the influx of homeschooling per se is going to go up?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, I'm already making notes.
Cool.
You're like 10 minutes behind. Ben got this.
He's watching the,
I know.
He must be watching the Facebook one.
I was looking at both things, but actually I forgot to realize when's next Thursday. That's April 2nd. Now everybody knows.
So it's not April Fool's. So
It's not April Fool's, so
Yeah,
we're
it's April
definitely
2nd, yeah.
Got to figure out something to do on a Wednesday.
Prep.
Work. Work 2 days in a row. 2 days in a row, and I'm like, oh, I have to stay up so late tonight because this is my web design time. Like, it's quiet. Phone isn't ringing. Happy 2-year anniversary, Destiny.
Oh wow.
Hey.
She said, I think next week is what she said.
So he's
Child death has risen too. I didn't realize that, Crystal.
Listen, maybe we can't talk about this topic. It's gonna make me sad.
Yeah. Never mind, Naomi. We
changed
changed, or Crystal, we changed our minds.
That's gonna be a 20-minute spot.
Right?
No, that's definitely something that needs to be discussed, I think. And
No, because I mean, it's affecting. Again, I myself have no children, but I have a lot of clients. I have a lot of friends who have children, and these are things that are affecting them on a daily basis. This is the reason why people are freaking out about their money.
sorry, friend from Denver.
Hey,
Bridal stress, Destiny? Like, are you referring to having to reschedule, cancel, postpone? Why are you not just eloping?
Now, well,
I can imagine because you don't like. We had a friend get married and like had no people there or had limited people there. So based on what you paid for, like, what if you booked a caterer and you paid for 200 plates and now you have 15 people that can come?
Got it. Okay. So do you want to do teachers and then how this is affecting your personal events, like baby showers, birthdays? Okay.
except that by next week it might be all clear, and then we're just out of topic.
no, we're not. There's a bunch of weird stuff and bad stuff happening in the world, and we'll have plenty to talk about. Actually, I got very lucky because my birthday is March 5th, and before
Busy bees in the house. Sorry.
and before everything got really taken and I guess to the next level of quarantine, which we should have been anyways. But I had everybody,
Hey,
not everybody,
Josh.
but some people get together, so that was nice. But,
So one
Oh.
of my eldest longtime best friends from my childhood, Josh Whedon, just chimed in from San Diego. Super cool. What's up, buddy?
I thought it was Josh Wheaton, like the actor and everything. I'm like, oh my god, Josh Whedon? You're holding on to me? But it's okay. This Josh Whedon's, I'm sure, is actually also cool.
He's
So-
super cool. Super great guy.
So what about the pregnant family? Okay. So, I hope this time then you're taking notes, Erica, because there's a lot of things now. There's a lot of topics now coming up. So,
Yes, I can keep up. Thank you.
Crystal's just trying to make me cry.
is that exactly, are you trying to make us sad?
All right, somebody toss up some funny topics. We need a couple funny topics. We need 2 or 3 funny topics.
Yeah. Okay. 2, 3, 5 topics. Come on, people.
Trying to pass the time now that you're home.
Because if
I
Anybody
not,
don't want to
the-
talk
the-
about Disney, Destiny. It's the second time you said that. I haven't.
Will there be a baby boom in 9 months?
oh wait, I can answer that right now.
There will
Yes.
be,
Yes.
there will be both baby booms in 9 months and divorce booms in the next 3. Guaranteed.
Yeah.
Listen, Tiger King, I need to look it up because now everybody's talking about it as like today. So
Yeah.
Quarantine. Oh, that was funny. We need to
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
All right. Apparently, we need to watch Tiger King, and then we can talk about that too.
Yeah.
Nah.
What,
not
did
gonna
you watch
watch
it
it.
already?
I know.
Nah. I refuse to watch it.
I'm not watching trendy stuff.
Nah, it's not even that. Nah. I saw the first episode and I don't care for it. It's just blah. It's just seriously, it's just oversensitized.
Well, the
I'm
internet doesn't
sorry.
agree with you, so whatever.
Yeah, well, the internet can just,
We also have a couple people on here that don't like Game of Thrones and didn't like Walking Dead and don't like Grandma's Boy.
well, there are exceptions to the rule, obviously.
Not Grandma's Boy. There's no.
There's no reason not
There's
to
no-
like Grandma's Boy.
I can't promise I won't be a part of that. Oh dear God.
No,
Destiny.
there's zero.
Wait. Did Kyle say hick hop or did you mean
Pretty
TikTok,
cool.
the app?
Wait, where?
TikTok, the app.
Did I miss that?
Well, he said hick hop, and I don't know if he meant TikTok, the app.
I'm not even seeing that.
I don't see it either.
Am I drunk?
Yes. It says Tiger
I mean,
King, you idiot.
Besides the obvious, yes.
Okay, no, my chat.
Even Destiny says it's not there.
Yeah.
I have proof. Oh my god, it's right here in front of me right now.
share my screen.
Mm.
Yeah. Let's talk about Hick hop. See?
No.
There. This
No.
this one right here.
She says I'm on both screens. It's not there. I agree 100% to that.
No. I see it. Hick hop the
All
Johnny.
right, we
He's
still need
talking.
funny topics. We still need funny topics.
Hick hop. Actually, Kyle, I think somebody said that that's why the coronavirus existed, was because hick hop existed.
When you know the live sessions have gone too long, am I drunk?
So
That
one
is
of the
not
things,
true, Kristen.
one of the things that I want to do, and if everybody knows any performers out there, I know a lot of them have gigs canceled and stuff like that. I have the means necessary for them to do live stuff or to share it onto different websites and things like that, because I have multiple entertainment websites, Central Florida Entertainment, 863 area, stuff like that. So if you are going to do any sort of musician live performance, anything like that, please let me know, so that way I can take it and share it on the websites and try and get you Cash Apped and Venmo'd and all that good stuff. Because like I said, James John, and several of my other comedians posted up, in one day 3 months of bookings gone. It's like, and that's not some, like I said, my business has not been hindered from this, but our entertainment industry friends hugely impacted. So it's one of those, like, any way that we can try to help, we need to do that. Yeah, leave it. We need to get Jared to write a song, Matt. That's for sure.
I'm sure he already.
Yeah, I'm sure he's already got one. Have you seen the 7 C's stuff? No. No. I will need to look that up as well. What else you got?
So actually, talking about the musicians and everything else, I know there are Facebook groups that are being made for that already.
Mhm.
So definitely, and that's cool that people are able to actually, give towards that. I've seen, unfortunately, a bunch of people also have to post. I'm sorry, things like GoFundMe's for helping people just to pay bills.
Yeah.
Because again, we're back to the whole $1,000, $2,000. It's not going to cover people's bills. But yeah, individuals in general, it's horrible, the fact that we have to come down to the option of saying we have to crowdsource to help people live.
Sure. Yeah.
And again, I know today's topic is a sore topic for everybody, because we're all living through it. This is the reason why this show even exists right now. Because funny enough, the concept of this idea started many years ago while I was laying on the floor, TJ's living room, while TJ and Brooke are sitting on their couch talking, chatting, and Erica's just sitting there laughing at me. And
Wheezing.
I'm sorry. Asthma, coughing, laughing, same thing to me. But
5 years ago.
Yeah, 5 years in the making, pretty much. But nevertheless, but now it came to fruition because of something like this. It kind of sucks that it was because of that, but maybe it was our push. But at the same time, it sucks that some people, this is their outlet.
TJ, I would love for you to talk about what Kyle just posted about people ordering food from Winners and not even tipping the freaking people that are working. Like, I would love that topic.
Hopefully that has only happened once or twice. I'm sure it's happened more. I haven't asked. It just happened to be the first order, and of course, I believe my dad was probably the delivery driver or something like that. Yeah. So the owner has his restaurant still operating, so that way people can eat food that and he takes it and delivers it, and no tip in the app, no tip to the driver, the owner who is opening and putting his life in danger.
That's just nasty.
Freaking chicken wings.
But he did that for like the hurricane and stuff. Like, I hope that people would be like, thank you.
Winter Circle will never close. Winter Circle will never be closed unless they are mandated to 100% be closed. And then my dad said he will still fight it and do all he can to, if he can afford the fines, he'll take the fines. Like, same thing with the when the hurricanes came through, he opened up the kitchen and said anybody that needs to bring their food by. If you can't cook because you don't have power and you have no way to cook your food, Winter Circle's kitchen is open. You can come by and cook your food. So that was super. He's always doing awesome things like that. But yeah, they had to make this big pivot and this big shift to doing curbside and doing delivery. I had an app built for them about a year ago that was built into a mobile app before Apple started charging insane fees. And they so we shifted really quickly and launched this mobile, or it's not a mobile app, but it's an application that allows the servers can now become delivery drivers. We can bring on exterior delivery drivers, but we're not doing that right now because we want the servers to get as much work as possible. But you can go on and order through Winter Circle's website for both curbside and delivery. You select which one you want. You pay everything. Everything is done. You check out online, everything like that. You get text notifications. We built it the same as Domino's. We modeled it off of Domino's delivery platform to where you get text notifications when your order is processing, when the driver has left the building to be on the way to deliver it to you, and when they are in your driveway, provided that the girls click the buttons as they're doing it. So I've been staying on that to learn this new way of operating Winter Circle curbside and delivery. But yeah, that's my plug for them and for my company that built this awesome app, me and Cody Christian.
As well with it, real quick, somebody posted earlier about Publix doing that already, that they're adding delivery and tip already to it automatically.
Yeah, and we could add a tip, but we've got a lot of people that are tipping way over a base tip. And I could add a base $3 tip or something like that, $4 tip. It's $4 delivery. The girls get that as well. So my dad is, yeah. So the $4 will go to the drivers, whoever is driving it, and then the tip goes. Right now they're pooling tips and splitting those, which I think is also awesome.
So on Instacart, which I know you're a fabulous web designer, so I'm just telling you how it is. Like they started out like a suggested tip, but you can scroll and add like percentage-wise or whatever. So I see that it is frowned upon or whatever, but I agree with you that I'm more apt to pay $20, $50 because I don't have to freaking get out of my
There's a lot of people
underwear.
tipping $20, which is super cool. I love seeing that come through when I check a portal and it's like a $20 tip. I'm like, holy crap, that's rad. Thank you. Like that's so awesome to the girls because these girls are used to, this is how they make their money. And they're used to making, whether it's $100 to $300 a night on up, whatever the night is or whatever business people are in, you know what I mean? Like they're used to making that much. And now you go down to, you know, where you're
$70 a day when you were making 300 or whatever.
Yeah, it's just crazy. Well, that's why I had your charger on the couch. For you to grab.
Why was that full? I don't know why.
Brooke will just bail. We'll just go to two people.
Your computer hit the same time.
Yeah, but I'm plugged in.
Oh.
I was at 8. I'm at 16 now. Anyways, super long inning. That great first time, hour and a half of rolling video.
Yeah, and I thank everybody for the topics and for jumping in, for hanging out with us.
And margaritas.
Yeah. Well, again, I mean, I'm telling you, I'm pulling out this little igloo right here. Just fill her up, and I'm just gonna go right through and get it.
Yeah, but make sure you guys are supporting all your local places.
Yes.
If you've got the money and you can eat out once a week, now's the time to do it. And I'm not going to tell you don't pick up your big chain restaurants because you can do that too. Those people are just as hurting. But
that was a great grammatically correct sentence.
They have local employees too. So, but yeah, if you have the means to do so, eat out once a week. Eat out at least once a week and pick a place that you like and that you want to support. And then like Brooke and I tomorrow, we're actually going to try a place we've never had before. We don't even know what it's going to be. We're gonna go to one of the forums or go to our list that Destiny has populated because I will be reaching out to every restaurant that's open to see if they want to institute our app because I would love to help any business I can with curbside delivery ordering through their websites. Yeah, so we're just gonna pick a place to eat tomorrow and try someplace new because we can, and we feel like that's one way that we can help people. Keep the economy going, help people that are, staying open. I did notice that I got I posted it on my wall this morning. We won't be going to the restaurant. But I posted an article on my wall that Sherry Rollo had posted, a good friend of ours from way back in the day, original Winter Circle, that was essential businesses. It was a list of essential businesses that in Palm Beach County, I think it was, that are allowed to be open. And I was dying laughing because liquor stores.
Oh yeah.
Like that is.
And I'm like, a liquor store. Okay. A liquor store is essential for those who drink and their sanity. of being locked up, but at the same time, a liquor store is an essential business. I'm
Well,
like,
they're considering
what?
restaurants as
So,
essential.
but
They're
restaurants,
not gonna
yes.
Die without a restaurant.
Yeah,
But
yeah, but what with restaurants, what helps with restaurants is it's going to lessen the grocery store overflow and
That's what
influx.
Kyle just said.
It's gonna really help that, so that way your grocers can.
yeah, tell that to all the grocery stores in Lakeland right now.
Well, we're
A lot of
Publix Nation
restaurants
here,
are still
so
open, but
Yeah.
our grocery stores are still empty.
Well, and I think and everybody that works there, they're doing the best they can. But I mean, like Publix and whatnot. I mean, we have Publix corporates right here, right from
Jesus.
a shipping center. A Publix shipping center is right here around the corner from our house. Not that close, but pretty late. Hey, EJ. And but yeah, so like you see that they're getting 3, 4, 5 trucks a day, and there's a lot of items that still aren't able to be stocked. But every time we've gone basically once a week for the last, because we typically go once every 3 or 4 days because Tyler loves Publix and to take the vroom vroom, my Model A. But yeah, so we've gone like once a week for the last 2 weeks or so, and they're slowly starting to have stock again in things. You see it, the shelves are being a little bit more filled. So I think a lot of the craziness is starting to calm down a little bit. We'll see how it goes. I heard a rumor that maybe Thursday, Polk County might be getting.
Today.
Oh, yeah. So this announcement. Oh, maybe maybe it was Monday. Sorry.
Well,
I forget
did-
who was posting, was
Tampa did
talking about
release theirs today with,
Monday.
Safer at home.
Yeah, Monday might be a safer at home
No, they did.
style
they
of
did it in
lockdown
Tampa.
for Monday for Polk County.
Oh,
So yeah, I did see somebody had posted that earlier.
It said
That's-
something about curfew from like 10 p.m. to 5 p.m. for
Yeah.
non-essential people. So
Yeah, which that I could see. Where
where are you gonna go at 10 o'clock
Where-
when everything's
when everything's closed, why you need to be out at 10 o'clock anyway?
I mean, because the club's open.
Yeah, the club of the backyard club.
less than 10 people.
6 feet apart.
6 feet apart. It's gonna be a giant bonfire.
Yeah, we were
Well, Destiny, all the churches are typically going online from what I've seen. Like they're doing Zoom type things.
Yeah.
If anybody knows businesses that could need help with e-commerce, holla. All your kids'
Holla.
computers and all that stuff that you need fixed, call Erica.
So Crystal,
then-
when you say
And then
drive up,
all of you that are not properly invested that need to be, call Carlos.
this guy.
Yep. So
But
Anyway.
no, real quick, Crystal, in
Yeah.
regards to drive up churches, I mean, I just pictured in my mind somebody like a drive through, somebody grabs just water and just sprinkles in their face.
Well,
and
yeah,
drives off. It's like, Lord bless you, wham, next.
Maybe she's thinking of the Catholics, like, yes, thank you. Yeah,
take
okay.
your bread and go.
Well, I'm a horrible Catholic, but you drive a little wafer, you just throw like
We
a foot, and
know.
you're like,
Oh, there, yeah. She's like a drive-in movie, but churches.
yeah, everybody can stay in their own car. You got a big.
Silver Moon would be open. Well, you have to go at night because you can't see a movie during the day.
Bless
But
me, Father, for I have sinned. It has been 10 years since my last confession.
I wonder if you would do that like on a Sunday night. Do a church service.
They probably could, but Erica,
Literally is saying.
Like you can't move 2 feet over and be in the same camera as me. And
I can't.
I would prefer this 6-foot room, but keep moving. Yeah. Actually, you know what you could do? You could go refill drinks.
No,
nope,
She called no.
nope.
I'm gonna.
Well, if you're not going to wrap up, I'm going to, use the restroom. So I'll be right back.
And actually, well, Erica's gonna miss this, but the thing she said earlier about "Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned," I love that meme where it says, "Daddy, I've been a bad girl," and it says, "For the last time, it's forgive me, Father, for I have sinned."
Oh boy.
Yeah, feel free to share some good memes also in the chat.
right.
So,
Right.
We love memes.
yes,
I don't
I
don't
love
think I can.
memes.
Yeah, I don't think that I can put any memes in there because it's a different. I just have a comment chat. I don't have a. I can do emojis. That's about it.
Yeah,
But yeah, I think we got some cool topics for next week.
yeah,
Which-
for sure. Again, thank you everybody for joining in and giving us ideas and helping out.
Yes, we went an hour and 40, which was pretty awesome. Be almost 2 hours by the time we get close to wrapping.
Yeah.
So Brooke's
So-
over here closing out on hers just because her computer's about to
Here's
die.
dying. Yeah. So.
Yeah. Welcome back, E. My back is killing me.
Uh-oh. That's not 6 feet apart. You're not 6 feet apart.
We live together.
Oh, my condolences.
Yeah.
I don't know to which one though.
Yes, you do.
Oh my god. You don't know that, Destiny.
Yeah, you don't know that. Stop that.
Yeah, Erica, did you wash your
But they
hands?
sleep in the same bed.
Absolutely.
Gross.
I
How
have
about you?
immune compromised parents. Absolutely, I wash my hands.
How about your rear end?
I didn't shit, but thanks.
Because Eric goes
Yeah.
going potty.
All
Legs-
right, so okay, I don't know. Yeah, no, I gotta reply for
I don't either.
that.
All right, I think that's pretty close to a wrap. We're an hour and 45 in. Nicely done. Definitely good times. Again, I'm whack.
I'm Frick.
Frack.
You've been here at the Frack Paddy Wack podcast, episode number 1, live streamed to Zoom and Facebook, and we'll probably throw it up on our soon-to-be YouTube channel. We will be launching a Facebook page, basically overnight.
And you guys can
And-
ask us questions there, leave topic ideas, talking points, etc.
Yep, always welcome by, Crystal.
Bye.
But yeah, so definitely toss up some likes and loves and stuff like that. We'll be back next week on Thursday, same time. We will do 9:30 till however long we can run. It'll definitely be a minimum hour, but we'll go however long we can run, and we hope you guys have lots of fun and join in on some drinks and some fun and some laugh and jump in the chat room. Good night, Philip. Bye, Katie.
Bye.
Yeah, I think that's about it. Like I said, if you need anything for your electronics, Erica, tell them about your business real quick.
Your electronic specialist. We like working with home users and small businesses for all your IT needs. So if you break it, I bet you I can fix it. So give me a call.
YesFL.biz is her website. Your electronic specialist on Facebook. Carlos?
She has saved us many times.
I do. So I work with PFS. People know it as Primerica. So a great company. We work with everything from investments to insurances to planning, helping people get out of debt. So I do it all at no cost to everybody. So please, if you have questions in these kind of matters and topics as well, you have it right there in the chat too. So again, thank you all for joining us tonight. Again, thank you so much for everybody being awesome also in the chat. So sorry, Matt, no, we're leaving you. We're done
I was
with
gonna say stay in Zoom and we'll just stop recording.
Rewatch before you join.
Yep.
And now TJ and Brooke, or Paddy Wack, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah, so I'm TJ. This is
I'm Brooke.
Brooke, my wife. Everybody pretty much knows us, but for those who don't, we own TBA Marketing. We are a web design and hosting digital marketing company. We do everything from SEOing websites and building them to custom solutions, as well as digital marketing, Google ads, Facebook ads, all of that
Content
stuff,
writing.
content writing, and promotional products. Right now, one of our biggest things that we're looking for is to start building more e-commerce platforms for people, because everybody is
Places
at
that had
home.
brick and mortar stores that they don't have a place to sell their products other than their physical store, and those places are now being closed and the foot traffic is down considerably.
And moving you into a digital style platform where you can have a web design that you can sell products from is going to be the shift of the future. It's been coming. Everybody's here. Everybody lives in their phones. They live on Facebook. So that is what we do. And then
It's not just good for now, it'll be good for the future
yeah,
as
it'll
well.
be good forever. So, and then of course, Facebook marketing right now, running ads on Facebook is huge.
Everyone is on Facebook right now.
For as little as $10, you can reach 1,000 people. So now is a great time to be running professionally designed and run ads for you. So that's what we do. We're TBA Marketing. So I think that's a wrap. We are Frack Paddy Wack.
Thanks for watching.
We appreciate you guys. Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.